Hello, my little fig blossoms. I'm Dora. I don't think I've introduced myself on the channel yet. I have a laptop, a Pomeranian, and a patio garden, and a lot of opinions on things. A lot to say. And one of my friends, or a lot of my friends actually, have said that I would probably be good at video essays. And I wanted to do my own like twist on video essays, and instead of talking about like random topics, I will be, sorry, the dog is barking. Yeah? What'd you hear? Are you protecting us? Come here in my lap. Come up. Come up, Happy. You can meet the channel. Yeah. Yeah. Can you be a lap dog? 1, 2, 3. Oh! This is the dog. Anyway, I wanted to do my own twist on video essays, and instead of talking about random topics, I want to read essays that I wrote in college. Yeah, some of them are really good, and some of them are mid, but it's okay. I wrote most of them like within a few hours the day before it was due. I would just pull all-nighters and write these. I would say like 90% of these essays I've written like in the middle of the night from maybe 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. before I submit it. That's how I wrote these. I don't know if that's relatable to people. I rarely ever did like drafts or anything like that unless it was required. It just wasn't my style at all. But I was going to start with writing 100 freshman year fall, my final paper. It was in 2 parts. The first part had to be nonfiction, and then the second part had to be fictional story that had to do about like the nonfiction thing from the prior paper. So I'm going to start with the nonfiction section, and then if you guys like it, I can do a part 2 with the fiction story that was part 2 of this. So we can start with part 1. This was written on November 28th, 2016. It's called The Golden Record. Alright, I don't know if you can hear the dog breathing, but that's just part of the ambiance, okay? Alright. In the 1970s, NASA launched Voyager 1 and 2 into outer space, carrying with them not only scientific equipment for collecting data, but also a memorial of Earth's existence. A team was assembled 9 months before the launch to create a collection of photographs and audio to be placed on a phonograph record and sent into space along with the probes. The purpose of the record, which was plated in copper and gold to help it last hundreds of millions of years, was to give a snapshot of life on Earth for extraterrestrial life, should it exist. The team was tasked with the rough job of deciding what was most worthy to be sent to space as the first impression we make on aliens. The lead scientist in the team was Carl Sagan. He and the group spent months choosing songs, photographs, and audio recordings. They sent music from many eras and countries, even folk music from Bulgaria. They sent greetings in 55 languages. It was first intended that UN delegates would be recorded saying these greetings, but it was not allowed, and the team turned to professors and students at Columbia University. They sent animal sounds. They sent nature recordings. They were able to fit 90 minutes of sound and around 100 images. Sagan had invited a young woman to work on the project with them. A writer and overall creative person, Anne Druyan was exactly what the group of scientists needed to create a complete picture of Earth. She thought a recording of brainwaves would be a good addition to the record, as extraterrestrials could be able to decipher thought through the brainwaves. They decided Druyan would be the one to have her thoughts recorded. Serendipitously, Anne Druyan and Carl Sagan fell in love while working on the project, and 2 days before she was scheduled to have her EEG, They spoke on the phone and decided to get married. They sent the brainwaves of a woman in love to space. The spacecrafts have since exited the solar system and are hurtling through space, awaiting their fate to be found and tell our story. Tune in for part 2 when I talk about the fictional story that goes along with this. Yeah, Happy. You tell him. You tell him to watch part 2. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he has like any idea of what a screen is. He never watches like TV, and like he can't, like, even in a mirror, he won't really look at himself. Or like if I'm on the phone, he won't know that I'm there. He'll just be like, yeah, there's just a phone there. You don't like technology, huh? Look at your face. Look at this face. What is the cutest face? This is my biological son. Thank you. Bye. Oh! Did it exist? Happy. Are you gonna let me do this? Are you gonna let me breathe?